Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth while others struggle to make ends meet? It's a curious and perplexing dichotomy, isn't it? A perplexity that has puzzled social scientists, economists, and psychologists alike. Some might argue that it's simply a matter of choice, chance, or circumstance. But is it really? And if so, why are some people seemingly predestined to wealth, while others are inexplicably fated to a life of financial struggles? What separates the financially successful from those who are constantly with debt? Could it be a matter of education or upbringing? Or perhaps it's the influence of parents, mentors, or role models? Are certain individuals more predisposed to wealth because of their creative abilities, technical skills, or entrepreneurial spirit? Or does it boil down to sheer luck, being at the right place at the right time? Or could it be something else entirely? Something more psychological, more intrinsic, and perhaps even more profound? Could it be the way they think about money? This is a question that has intrigued not only psychologists, but also sociologists and economists, a question that has prompted numerous studies, theories, and debates. Welcome to this intriguing exploration of psychology of money, an exploration that delves into the unseen, intangible, and often unspoken aspects of money, the facets that can't be seen with the naked eye or quantified in numbers. We're venturing into the realms of belief systems, attitudes, perceptions, emotions, and behaviors. All these elements, when combined, form our unique money psychology. The way we perceive and handle money is often influenced by our upbringing and past experiences. It's influenced by the lessons we learned from our parents, the values instilled in us during our formative years, and the financial habits we develop as adults. It's shaped by the triumphs and failures we experience in our financial journeys. It's influenced by the societal norms, cultural values, and economic situations we find ourselves in. Consider the case of John, a successful entrepreneur. Growing up family that struggled financially, John was no stranger to the hardships of poverty. He witnessed firsthand the constant worry, the mounting debts, and the heartbreaking sacrifices. The daily struggle for mere survival was a harsh reality he knew all too well. Yet, instead of succumbing to his circumstances, John vowed to never experience the same hardships. This vow wasn't just a fleeting thought or empty promise. It was a fierce determination, a burning desire, and an unshakable commitment. It served as the driving force behind his every decision, every action, and every step. Motivated by his past, John worked tirelessly, putting in countless hours, days, and years. He faced numerous challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. He had moments of doubt, moments of despair, and moments of utter defeat. Yet he persisted. He learned from his failures, adapted his strategies, and honed his skills. Eventually, his hard work bore fruit, and he succeeded in building a prosperous business. His journey wasn't easy, but it was worthwhile. His past influenced his perception of money, shaping his financial behaviors and decisions. John's story is a testament to the power of our money psychology. It's proof that our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, money can significantly impact our financial destiny. John's story shows us that regardless of our circumstances, we have the power to change our financial future. So, next time you're pondering why some people seem to attract wealth while others struggle to make ends meet, remember John's story. Remember the power of money psychology, and remember that your financial destiny lies not in your circumstances, but in your perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors towards money. Many people believe that their financial success is not solely the result of their hard work, financial acumen, or luck. They attribute their prosperity and progress to a higher power, often referring to it as God's favor or divine intervention. This belief is not uncommon, and it transcends cultures, societies, and religious beliefs. Let's consider the story of Maria, a successful real estate investor. Maria attributes her financial success to her unwavering faith in God. She firmly believes that her prosperity is not a result of her efforts alone, but rather a blessing from God. Maria was not always successful. She faced numerous obstacles and setbacks in her journey. But throughout these challenges, Maria maintained a positive attitude, attributing her resilience to her faith. She believed that God had a plan for her, and she was willing to endure the hardships, knowing that they were part of this plan. In Maria's case, her faith served as her guiding light, steering her through the tumultuous waves of financial uncertainty. She believed that every setback was a lesson, every failure a stepping stone, and every challenge an opportunity for growth. This mindset, rooted in her faith, was instrumental in her financial journey. Maria is not alone in this belief. There are countless individuals who attribute their financial success to divine intervention. They believe that their prosperity is not just a result of their efforts, but also a blessing from a higher power. This belief in God's favor or divine intervention can be a powerful motivator. It can instill a sense of purpose, foster resilience, and inspire perseverance. It can provide comfort during challenging times, foster hope during periods of uncertainty, and inspire gratitude during moments of success. This isn't to say that faith alone can guarantee financial success. There's no denying the importance of hard work, financial literacy, and prudent decision-making. However, for those who believe, faith can serve as a guiding light in their financial journey, providing hope, resilience, and inspiration. In essence, faith can play a pivotal role in one's financial journey. It can serve as a source of motivation, a beacon of hope, and a guiding light. For those who believe, their financial prosperity is a testament to their faith and divine guidance. Their success is not just a result of their efforts, but also a blessing from a higher power. Though all money mindsets are not productive, such is the case with Sarah, a textbook case of financial mismanagement. Sarah, as an instance, has been living a life that frequently straddles the line between financial comfort and financial distress. Despite the fact that her income is more than substantial, it is quite troubling that she often finds herself living from paycheck to paycheck. Sarah's income isn't meager. In fact, she makes more than enough to live comfortably. She holds a position that commands a hefty salary, and her paycheck reflects that. Her job, one filled with responsibilities and challenges, compensates her well for her expertise. However, despite the handsome income, she is always waiting for the next payday to come around. This is not because her earnings are insufficient, but it's her approach towards money which is questionable. As we delve deeper into Sarah's lifestyle and spending habits, a rather unsettling pattern begins to emerge. She is no stranger to the thrill of swiping her credit card for purchases, big or small. Her spending habits do not stem from necessity, but rather a compulsion driven by her emotions. Sarah falls prey to the allure of instant gratification, an all-too-common trap in today's consumer-centric world. Whether it's a trendy designer handbag that just hit the market or the latest smartphone model boasting incremental upgrades, Sarah, unable to resist the temptation. She often succumbs to the lure of these materialistic possessions, procuring items which she may not necessarily need or use. This behavior of Sarah's is not an isolated phenomenon. It's a reflection of her deep-rooted proclivity towards instant gratification, a trait that is unfortunately more common than one might think. The excitement of the purchase, the anticipation of its arrival, the pleasure of unboxing, these are all elements that fuel her desire to spend and spend some more. But here lies the problem. Sarah's uncontrolled spending on things she doesn't need has led her to a precarious financial standing. Her money management skills, or rather the lack thereof, have pushed her into a vicious cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Despite her substantial income, she is just one unexpected expense away from a financial crisis. What Sarah doesn't realize is that this emotional spending, the pattern of immediate satisfaction and impulsive buying, is not just draining her bank account, but also jeopardizing her future financial security. If she continues down this path, she may find herself in a situation where savings to fall back on, no emergency fund to rely upon when times get tough. The truth is, this emotional spending is a common pitfall that is often overlooked. Many of us fall into this trap, driven by the desire for instant gratification and the temporary high of a new purchase. It's a vicious cycle that can lead to financial instability if not checked in time. In conclusion, not all money mindsets are productive. Take Sarah, for instance. Despite earning a substantial income, she finds herself living paycheck to paycheck. A deeper look into Sarah's spending habits reveals a tendency to seek instant gratification, often buying things she doesn't need. This emotional spending is a common pitfall that can lead to financial instability. Our relationship with money can also be influenced by cognitive biases. When we talk about cognitive biases, we are referring to the systematic errors in thinking that affect the decisions and judgments that people make. These biases can be small, almost unnoticeable deviations from rational thought, or they can be significant deterrents to making good, sound financial decisions. Cognitive biases are essentially mental shortcuts or simply errors in processing that can lead to a deviation from rational decision-making. An example of one such cognitive bias that impacts our relationship with money is loss aversion. Now let's break down this term to understand it better. In the field of economics theory, loss aversion refers to people's tendency to strongly prefer avoiding losses over acquiring equivalent gains. It is the idea that the pain of losing is psychologically about twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining. This phenomenon is not isolated to financial matters alone. It can be seen in a wide array of scenarios, from sports and gambling to relationships and even lifestyle choices. However, it becomes particularly crucial when it comes to our financial decisions. The fear of seeing a dip in our savings or the angst of a possible financial loss is often so overpowering that it blinds us from the potential joy or benefits that might come from a calculated risk or a well-thought-out investment. Now think about this. Many people suffer from loss aversion. This means a considerable chunk of our population is more focused on not losing than on winning or gaining. They are so petrified by the thought of a financial setback that they would rather forego a potential benefit. They'll prefer to settle for less, to be on the safer side, rather than venture out into the somewhat unknown territory of investments. Loss aversion can manifest in various ways. Some people might keep their money in a bank, earning minimal interest, rather than investing it in bonds, stocks, or real estate, where there is a potential for higher returns. Some may avoid starting a business because of the fear of failure, even if the potential for success and financial gain is high. Others might negotiating salary or asking for a raise because of the fear of rejection. This undeniable fear of loss holds people back. It leads to missed investment opportunities and a reluctance to take calculated risks. This reluctance, driven by fear, can significantly impact one's financial growth and stability. Instead of letting the fear of loss control you, it is essential to take calculated risks. Consider your options, do your research, and weigh the potential gains against the possible losses. In conclusion, while loss aversion is a common psychological phenomenon, it is definitely not a beneficial trait when it comes to financial decision-making. It hinders growth, limits opportunities, and in most cases, leaves individuals stuck in their financial comfort zone, reluctant to explore, experiment, and potentially gain more. So always remember, fear is only as deep as the mind allows. This can lead to missed investment opportunities and a reluctance to take calculated financial risks. So, how can we foster a healthier relationship with money? This question has been at the center of numerous philosophical and financial debates throughout history. The prominence of the question has only increased in the modern world, where we find ourselves in an unceasing race to earn and spend. It's not just about the physical cash or the digital numbers that represent our bank balance, but it's the psychological and emotional association we have with it. The journey to cultivating a healthier relationship with money starts with self-awareness. Self-awareness is the key to unlock the door to a better understanding of our financial habits and our attitude towards money. It opens the gateway to our subconscious mind, where we can dive deep into our past experiences and learned behaviors. It's about dissecting our financial decisions and tracing them back to their roots. This journey often leads to our childhood, where we first formed our beliefs about money based on the financial habits of our parents or caregivers. Understanding our money beliefs is like navigating a vast and intricate maze. It is about acknowledging the societal pressures and personal ideologies that shape how we perceive money. Some of us might believe that money is a source of happiness and power, while others might see it as a necessary evil. These beliefs are deeply ingrained and can subconsciously influence our financial behaviors. By shining a light on these beliefs, we can start to challenge and reshape them so they serve our financial well-being instead of hindering it. Our behaviors around money are driven by these beliefs, often leading to patterns that can either serve us well or lead us into financial turmoil. If we're not careful, these behaviors can guide us down a path of financial insecurity without us even realizing it. We might find ourselves living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worried about unexpected expenses, or unable to save for our future. By taking the time to analyze our financial behaviors, we can spot these potential pitfalls before they become large-scale problems. Once we have identified these potential pitfalls, we are better equipped to make more informed financial decisions. Start to plan for our future, set financial goals, and make decisions that align with these goals. We can prioritize paying off debt, saving for retirement, investing in our education, or buying a home. The key is to make these decisions based on our understanding of our financial behaviors and beliefs, not on societal pressures or short-term desires. A healthier relationship with money is not just about making good financial decisions, though. It's about recognizing the role of money in our lives. It's about understanding that money is not a reflection of our value as individuals or a measure of our self-worth. It's about knowing that our financial worth does not define our personal worth. It's about realizing that we are more than our bank balances, our salaries, or our net worth. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our lives. When we stop associating our self-worth with our financial worth, we can start to see money for what it truly is, a tool that we can use to achieve our dreams and ambitions, to create a life that we love and are proud of. It's about recognizing that money is simply a tool that can help us achieve our goals, not a measure of our self-worth. As we continue on this journey of financial self-discovery, let's pause for a moment to consider the road we've traveled and the road that lies ahead. We've been discussing the intricacies of personal finance, a subject that is both complex and deeply personal. Money isn't just about numbers on a bank statement or bills in a wallet. It's about the choices we make, the priorities we set, and the values we hold. We've been exploring these concepts together, and it's been a fascinating journey so far. We've delved into the psychology of money, discussing how our perceptions and attitudes toward money can shape our financial habits. We've examined how different factors, from our upbringing to our personality traits, can influence our approach to money management. To help you stay abreast of our ongoing discussions, we'd like to remind you to press that subscribe button. It's a simple action that can bring a wealth of knowledge directly to you. By subscribing, you'll receive updates on our latest content, ensuring that you don't miss a single insight or piece of advice. If you found our content valuable, we kindly ask you to give it a thumbs up. This small gesture can have a big impact, helping our content reach more people who, like you, are on a journey of financial self-discovery. Your thumbs up is not just a like, it's a signal of support, a vote of confidence, and an encouragement for us to continue producing content that empowers and educates. We also invite you to share your thoughts in the comments section. We are not just sharing our knowledge, but also learning from you. Your comments, experiences, and insights enrich our discussion, adding depth and diversity to our exploration of personal progression. Whether you have a question, an observation, or a personal story to share, your voice matters to us. Moreover, we'd love to hear your personal experiences and insights on the psychology of money. Have you noticed patterns in your own behavior? Have personal experiences shaped your approach to money? Your personal stories can be a powerful tool for learning and growth, both for you and for other members of our community. We're grateful for your engagement and participation. Your interest, curiosity, and active involvement are what make this journey not just informative, but also inspiring. We're forward to the road ahead, and we're excited to continue on this journey with you. As we wrap up this segment, let's reflect on one of the most important lessons we've learned. Money doesn't define you, you define your money. This principle reminds us that we are the architects of our own financial destiny. It empowers us to take control of our financial situations, to make wise decisions, and to create a life that reflects our values and aspirations. Until next time, remember, money doesn't define you, you define your money. As we journey through the complex world of personal finance, we find different beliefs and perspectives at the heart of people's financial success. For many, their financial prosperity is not just the result of hard work, strategic planning, or cognitive acuity. They believe it's a blessing, a divine intervention, the grace of God guiding their financial journey. These beliefs are deeply personal and vary widely, reflecting the diversity of our experiences and perspectives. Some feel that their financial success is the result of their faith, their prayers, or their adherence to religious principles. They view their wealth not merely as a personal achievement, but as a blessing, a sign of God's favor. Let's delve into some stories of people who attribute their financial success to their faith and God's guidance. Take the example of a small business owner who, despite numerous challenges, managed to turn his struggling business into a thriving enterprise. He attributes his success not just to his hard work or business acumen, but to his faith in God. He believes that his prayers were answered, that God guided him through the challenges and led him to prosperity. Or consider the story of a woman who after years of financial struggle, found herself in a comfortable and secure financial position. She believes that her financial turnaround was the result of divine intervention, a clear sign of God's favor. For her, every dollar she earns is a blessing, a gift from above. These stories highlight the concept of God's favor in financial prosperity. It's a belief that God rewards faith, prayer, and virtuous living with financial blessings. For those who hold this belief, financial success is not just a matter of personal effort or smart decisions, but of divine favor. Whether you believe in divine intervention in your financial matters or not, these stories underscore that faith can be a powerful motivator in one's financial journey. It can provide hope during hard times, inspire perseverance in the face of challenges, and instill a sense of gratitude for financial blessings. As we move forward, remember that our financial journeys are deeply personal. They're shaped by our unique experiences, beliefs, and values. Whether we attribute our financial success to our skills, our decisions, divine intervention, or a combination of these factors, the most important thing is that we continue to learn, grow, and strive for financial well-being. After all, money doesn't define us, we define our money. Now that we've explored the psychology of money, let's dive into how you can use this knowledge to make profitable decisions. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room: investing. It's an essential part of financial growth, yet it's often misunderstood or even feared. When done correctly, investing allows your money to work for you. It's not just about saving, but about growing your wealth. But how do you invest correctly? Let's start with some basic principles. First, diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different assets and sectors. Second, understand the concept of risk and reward. Higher potential returns often come with higher risks. And third, remember the principle of time in the market. It's not about timing the market, but spending time in the market that counts. Now you might be wondering, how do I start investing? Well, begin with setting clear financial goals. Research and educate yourself about different investment options. Consider seeking advice from financial professionals. And most importantly, start small and gradually increase your investments as you gain confidence and experience. Finally, let's talk about profitability. When making financial decisions, always consider the potential for profit. This doesn't mean chasing after every opportunity, but making informed decisions based on research, analysis, and your personal financial goals. Remember, investing is a powerful tool that can help you grow your wealth and achieve your financial goals. It's not just about the money you earn, but the money you keep and grow. So, take the leap and start your investing journey today. After discussing the practical side of money, let's shift gears and explore an often overlooked perspective: the spiritual perspective on money. Have you ever wondered what God or spiritual texts say about money? The Bible, for instance, provides a profound perspective on money through the parable of the talents. In this parable, a master entrusts his servants with talents, an ancient currency of great value. Two servants invest and double their talents, while one simply hides his talent out of fear. The master praises the two who invested their talents, illustrating that God gives us resources not just to preserve, but to profit from and make a difference in the world. This spiritual perspective underscores the importance of being good stewards of our financial resources. It encourages us to use our wealth wisely, to invest it productively, to help others, and to make a positive impact in society. Money, in this sense, is considered a tool, a resource given by God that we are entrusted with to manage responsibly. But what about the role of prayer and faith in financial success? Many spiritual traditions emphasize the power of faith and prayer in manifesting abundance. They teach us to believe in the power of our intentions, to trust in the universe or God's plan, and to pray for wisdom and guidance in our financial decisions. While prayer and faith alone will not result in financial prosperity, they can provide a sense of peace, resilience, and motivation that can help us navigate financial challenges and opportunities with grace and wisdom. So remember, while money is a tool for us to use wisely, it's also a gift from God. It's not just about earning more, but about managing it responsibly, making it grow, and using it to make a positive impact in the world. As we navigate our financial journeys, let's not forget this spiritual perspective on money. Let's use our resources wisely, invest them productively, and use them to make a difference in the world. In doing so, we'll not only create financial prosperity, but also spiritual wealth and fulfillment.